Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something, and I'm Donna. Well, it's unbelievably warm out here today. It feels like a spring day. The birds are chirping. It's going to get almost to 70 some degrees today. And believe it or not, Saturday it was 22 degrees and there were snow flurries. So there was no weekend gardening, but I couldn't have done it anyway because I had a stomach bug. It seems like it's always something. But I'm out here this morning and I'm working on some of the things that I've been working on. The garden stone wall is still torn down. I've got some sand coming. I'm going to level it out and put a little sand under it this time, and maybe everything won't wash, the dirt won't wash through it like it has been. You can see it's still tore down. My husband's been complaining because it's messing up the walkway and he can't get through. But I got this thing torn down, and then it rained for several days and I couldn't get it put back together. But it's a beautiful day today, and so I'm going to see how much I can get done on that. And then over here, I've got the shutters out that go on the house. These are the bottom shutters. They're the ones that were on the house that fit the bottom windows. We didn't change those windows, so these shutters still fit. So I'll be washing them down with this dishwashing liquid detergent that I didn't care for from Target. I'll be making use of that. It'll be good to use dishwashing liquid on it. It'll rinse freely and won't leave a film. So I'm going to wash these down today. And then I've got the paint, and I'm going to paint them white. So that's two major projects. And then I have the I also have the top shutters. They're new in the package, and I'll have to open them, and I won't have to wash them down, but I'll have to paint them, so I'll get them done. So hopefully we'll get the shutters done, washed and painted today, and maybe get them put up in the next few days. So that's something to look forward to. That'll be two major projects, and I've done some weeding this morning, and we'll do some cleanup. It's time for the spring cleanup to get the yard looking sharp again. So I'll be working on that today. I had a little tip for you in gardening, something that I've used for years, and I wanted to share that with you today. It's not a big thing, but sometimes it's the little things that makes everything go smoother. So I'll share that with you. I wear gloves sometimes, but I'm not a big glove wearer. I love to feel the stones. I love to feel the plants and the weeds, and I like to garden, but after you do that, all day, you can really tear up your hands. But the little tip that I wanted to show you is I keep this little bar of soap in my gardening bag that I've got over here. And what I do with these little pieces of soap like this is you can see the fingernails. I have a little bit of length. They're not too long. But in order to keep dirt from packing up under your fingernails when you're not wearing gloves, just run your nails across this bar of soap. This is Dove, so it's soft. Some of the soaps are so hard, they're hard to do it. But find you a soap that stays kind of soft whenever it's dry. And just pack your fingernails with soap. And that'll keep the dirt from packing in there. Or the paint, if you're going to paint. As you can see, when I stained the bunnies in my video where I gave the bunnies a makeover, I still have some of that wax that stained my fingernail. It got up under there and I can't get it out. I didn't think to do that for that because I was inside. But this little tip, it really helps. And then when you go wash your hands, there'll be dirt and stuff still all over your hands and on the outside of this soap, but it won't stick up under there like it would without it. And it will be easier to clean because the soap will already be up under there. That's just a little tip that I do. Helps keep my nails clean. Helps keep me from having such dirty nails. And then I just put it right back in my little gardening bag and have it whenever I need it. This is a tool bag from Lowe's, and I put my gardening stuff in it. Anything that is outdoor or gardening related. I got the little kids' gloves in there, and when they help me, their little gloves are there too. They like to wear gloves when they see Grammy wearing gloves. And then whatever's needed for the tools, and whatever little tools that I don't leave out here, I'll put in that bag. And that's a handy thing. Well, the daffodils are all dried up. As you can see, that cold snap just did them in. They've finished them off. They're not really pretty anymore. But I got to enjoy them for a little bit. There are some tulip bulbs coming out. So we'll have some tulips, and hopefully we'll get all this wall and these weeds done by the time these things bust out, because the tulips are really pretty. I don't have too many of them. I don't have a lot of luck with the tulips, it seems. I do a lot better with the daffodils. Now here's one that's trying to come up, but it looks like it got the leaves got a little bit back. The daffodils are dried up, and well, it's cleanup day. I think the camellia's finished. It's starting to be at the end of its life cycle. Of course, it never blooms when it starts getting real hot anyway. There's a few buds left on it, but it pretty much looks like it's done for the season. And I'm still going to start cuttings of that. While it's blooming, it's the best time to start camellia cuttings, really cuttings of any plants. So I'll be doing that today too. Well, I've got to get back started working out here. There's a lot to do. It's a work day. Just wanted to get on here real quick and share with you why it's taking me so long to show you that stone border around this garden. It's taken a while to get it done with the weather. I like to tear that thing down and get it done within a couple of days, but it was not happening. But hopefully I'll get it all put together for you, make another video and show you the progress. It's going to probably take me all day to get that thing laid back and then to get these shutters painted. I thank you for joining me today, and like always, until next time.